Oh, here we go. This could really potentially be our last Persona 5 stream. We're gonna be cutting it really close today. So it's December 24th. Let's see, we are in Mementos. So last time we had Shido's Change of Heart. And nothing really changed. The public is still in love with Garbage Man Shido. So, Mona's crazy-ass plan is to go into Mementos and change the entire public's heart by stealing the treasure at the end of Mementos, which we need to go open up. So, we got some crazy shit going down here. We'll talk about Personas here in a sec. Because we did fuse one new one last time. He is extremely good. I will make sure to at least show him off real quick. So, here is our boy, Yoshitsune. He's really freaking good. He's got lots of strength, and he's got probably the two best melee abilities in the game. He has 4 resistances. We fused him with an increased crit chance. We got Alley Dance just to help out the rest of the squad. We got Arms Master. It's crazy. Like, so even with Arms Master, his abilities are so powerful they still use 70 health apiece. But we kind of got Regenerate to that'll kind of lessen the HP drain that some of these abilities have. And I think we might actually I might finally swap out the SP adhesive. And let me see what I have for Brother, because I have some decent items here. Yeah, so we've Strength and Endurance. I think Brother's finally gonna lose the SP adhesive. I don't think we need it anymore. And I think we're gonna do the same thing for Ryuji. I think we're gonna give him 5 strength. And we'll leave Haru and Makoto, I think, as they are. But so we need to head down into the new section of Mementos and see what the hell's going on, basically. We have to save the public from themselves because they're super in love with freaking Shido. This shit here's that door to the depths, right? I don't know, it looks just like all the other ones I was thinking. It's a little disappointing. Maybe we worked too hard to get down here or something. Alright, so. Yeah, this may be, potentially we may finish this today. I don't know for sure. Look at this freaking place. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. This is the actual door into the depths of Mementos. So there's Ryuji's big fancy door he was looking for. But yeah, I don't know.
Tell me.
Depending on how things go today, we probably have realistically maybe like 5 hours left, maybe like 6 hours, maybe not even. Yes, there's Ryuji's beautiful door. So I don't know. Maybe 5 or 6 hours left. We could very well finish.
I have something.
Look at this place. We could very well finish Persona 5 today.
Damn it.
I'm gonna try. Because I think our next game is gonna be Nocturne, and I'm kind of excited to start it. The inner depths that the MetaNav was talking about are right ahead. The only thing is I haven't done any of the prep work yet for Nocturne. So I need to actually like get everything set up because I'm gonna be emulating it. I took a quick peek at the mechanism inside the door, and it looks like you can only open it from here. We can get in, but nothing can get out. Whatever lies within has been locked away.
Wait.
So this is where all the trains in Mementos run to. So all the trains end down here, and everybody's getting off for whatever reason. I'm heading into here. So let's do it. Let's see what the hell's going on. I'm trying to remember this dungeon. This is basically the final palace. It's not really a palace, but it kind of is a palace, I guess. It's not a traditional palace, but it's still got like some puzzles, and obviously, I mean, there's combat and stuff. So, this is it.
No.
It's pretty... It is. It's just weird because this is a palace for the entire public versus... Normally a palace is like one person. But, I mean, since we're in Mementos, this is the end of Mementos. It's basically the palace of the entire public's consciousness. The treasure is definitely here, and that's what's important now. And I can sense something else. A tremendous presence. It's coming from much deeper within. I don't know that I want to find out what that may be, but we must harden our resolves. It's time to head for the depths. I'm pretty excited to test out my boy, Yoshi. We are going to... This dude is going to shred everything. I'm super amped up about that. This is like my favorite Persona, I think, out of probably all of them. Unfortunately, you get him so late in 5 that you barely get to appreciate what a fucking stone cold badass he is. I think the twins will give you free healing if you come back up to the first floor. Yeah. So we can come back here and get free healing whenever. That's why I don't think we're going to need to really stack up our... I don't think we're going to need our SP adhesives too much. But so this is it, guys. We got to save... We got to save Christmas. It's December 24th.
Come on, man.
So this is it. This is do or die. There are a ton of them gathered here. It looks like they're all trying to get past that door. Why is it so crowded? The door's keeping them all out. We'll have to try and look for another way in. So we're gonna use our amazing Phantom Thief parkour powers and just walk around the door. This place is pretty crazy. I don't remember everything. I do remember the fucking floor puzzles. I definitely remember the floor puzzles. Hopefully I won't donk them as bad as I did my first time. There were a couple that were kind of complicated that I actually struggled with a little bit. So everybody may get to make fun of me when we get to the floor games. So...
I can see it.
Let's just keep scooting. And really, most of the enemies in here will be enemies we've already seen, too. We have, this is a cutscene, I think. But we fused like 85% of the compendium.
What is this place?
So, pretty much everything in here is going to be stuff we've already seen, enemy-wise.
Are those chains on them? Is this a prison?
Who's captured here?
Technically speaking, I would say it's someone's shadow.
We're going to see some familiar faces down here.
They're saying something.
Come on, don't be out there and come on in.
Don't open the cells, okay? I have no intention of leaving this place.
Where would we find the others? Like in the compendium? Most of the ones we don't have seen in the compendium are like unique fusions. Like there's certain things that you can only get via fusion. And that's like, that's most of the Archangels. That's usually like the unique personas for an Arcana. Like basically all those 3, 4, 5-way fusions that are special ones in the Velvet Room. I think that's pretty much all we're missing in the compendium at this point. And I'm not going to fuse them all because a lot of them aren't that great. I've showed off most of the pretty powerful endgame personas. I'm not going to fuse all of those dudes in the special fusions just to show them off, but that's pretty much all we're missing. Like, every enemy we run into in here generally is going to be something we've already seen.
They feel safe being here? What are you saying? You're being kept in a prison.
We're going to get to see our favorite Dick Chariot again. Our boy Mara's in here at some point, I remember that.
This reminds me of Kamoshida's castle.
And
Like the slaves we saw there.
we'll see most of the Archangels. God, I can't remember. I think like Thor's in here.
That's right. This place is the best in the end.
But we did pretty good on the compendium this playthrough.
The depths within is a system that grants desires.
I definitely fused a lot more this playthrough than I did my first playthrough.
A system that grants desires?
Something like that exists? Here?
It's no use. You can't reason with these people.
They're truly distorted, just like the scenery here.
So, I don't know.
Searching for stuff or being troubled because you're outside.
The deal with this basically is people's shadows are in here because in the real world they don't, by just blindly following Shido, they can give up all their anxiety and worry, and they just want someone to steer their way no matter what. They don't care how shitty Shido is. So the metaphor here is inside the palace they've basically locked themselves up willingly because being locked up is better than having to actually deal with being a person.
There are things you don't need to know to live on.
Is the general gist of what's going on here.
He's right. Things like the details on the system. The locked quarantine cell.
Quarantine? Who's locked in there?
Supposedly a great and truly dangerous criminal. But who would want to check a place like that? Come now, we don't have to chat like this. Why not come inside?
And everybody just wants us to go in and lock ourselves up too. Join the weird cult. Oh, we got some.
Why are you out and about? Where are your restraints?
Got some buddies.
Removing your restraints is not allowed.
Let me show off Yoshi,
Must be eliminated.
my boy. I want to do some. Oh yeah, here we go. We've already seen this dude too. I can't remember his name right off the top of my head, but we used him to fuse Yoshi. What the hell is this guy? I think this is like Take Manakata, maybe.
Let's go.
I don't remember, but let's show off our buddy. Let's give him the old Hasotobe. I guess that's how you're supposed to say that.
Go down.
Please don't reflect physical. So it hits for 200 damage and it hits 8 times.
I can assist anytime.
Yeah, Haru.
I won't let you down.
Haru still really surprised me with what a fucking badass she turned into. Yeah, so Hasotobe hits 8 times. And it hits for about 200 damage pop, non-crit. So potentially you can crank out a shitload of damage with that. And we also put the crit boost passive on Yoshi. So in terms of like physical damage dealer, his potential is pretty
That
high.
was careless of us. It should be no surprise that a prisoner.
I think that's why you get him so late in the game. He's honestly pretty game breaking.
Wait a sec.
Like,
This is everyone's palace, right? Not like Kamoshida's castle.
if you could just pay to fuse this dude at level 50, you could complete. I mean, we already kind of broke the game, but you could really break the game with Yoshi for the rest of it.
Who's keeping these people here?
They're keeping themselves here.
Mona-chan? I remember now. I've seen this place before.
So this is, I don't know if everybody remembers, like when Mona has those flashbacks occasionally, and he sees himself as like a shadow. This is where Mona came from.
Hold on, though. It wasn't open until we came here today.
Sorry, it's just a sense I'm getting. Still, it feels like I'm really close to remembering something important.
You know, coming in here was what you wanted from the beginning. We just gotta keep moving on.
On top of that, I'm curious to know who the ruler of this place is.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, what about these people? Leave them be. They'll be taken care of if we erase Mementos.
Hey, it's dangerous to keep standing around here. Let's get going.
Okay, so let's see. We're gonna get some new enemies. I think some of these fights will honestly, they'll probably still be insta kill with as leveled as we are.
True form.
Yeah. I mean, let's see if we've seen. I don't remember this one. No, we did fuse this guy, I think. So there's not really a ton of fusions left for us to do. So we're gonna just move through this place. It really shouldn't take too long. We're gonna get to see the first puzzle, I think, at this door. The first puzzles are pretty easy. They do get a little more complicated later on. But this is basically, this is like the personified existential crisis of the regular people, I guess, would be the best way I could describe it. I mean, this guy's pretty, work hard and struggle, pursue a faint glimpse of happiness. Is any of that really necessary? There's nothing left to do. It's like, the depths of Mementos is, the short of it is the public giving up. And they've given up so much that they don't even care that Shido is a piece of garbage. They just want someone to take control of their lives for them so they don't have to do anything. So let's see here. This should be... I'm going to kill this guy before we do the puzzle just in case he manages to see me. He's probably far enough away, but I just want to make sure. We already have Lilith too. Yeah, see, most of these are going to be not new enemies. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see here. And so the gimmick here is basically with these puzzles in this palace is the floor lights up, and what you need to do is change the color on every square. So you walk over it, it changes to blue, I think. You want to get every circle blue without walking over it again. It'll make more sense when I just do it. So we need to but I don't remember these first ones being that bad. The later ones are a little more complicated, I think. And if I remember right, the goal here with this one is basically just your first step on it doesn't count, I don't think. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to start here. Alright, I don't need the tutorial, Futaba. I basically just explained the whole thing. So,
Come on.
okay. Sorry, we're going to skip to that just because they're literally just explaining what I already explained. So, that's the goal here, basically. They do get more complicated than that, I will say. But then this opens up the next door. Once you get all the colors done. There's quite a few of these in here.
Yeah.
But fortunately, most of this is going to be puzzles again. Most of the enemies in here won't be fights. The only things we're really going to have to fight are like the sub bosses.
Well.
Damn it.
Oh, come on, fuckers. You make me fight the scrub lords, huh? Oh, what's this kid?
Don't worry though, they're no big deal. Do they have some treasure?
Let's go.
Let's try Yoshi again. Let's see if we can do this. Oh my god, look at all that damage. That's only like 5 hits it takes to kill those. We still get 3 more. It always hits for 8 times. It's not like the other multi-hit skills where it's like a range. Toby always hits for 8. So it is very good. No other Persona has that skill. That one is unique to Yoshi, and it's pretty good. It's definitely not bad. Gotta get the security level back down here. This is Dionysus. Yeah. What's this dude weak to? He's not weak to anything. Did I put Miracle Punch on anybody? I don't remember if I decided to keep Miracle Punch or not. I could have sworn I put it on someone. But, oh, there's our buddy Mara. I guess I don't have Miracle Punch. Okay, that's fine. Damn. Pretty nice damage. We'll just let Makoto punch. There's no point. There's no point even wasting SP or anything in here.
Okay, let's move on.
These fights are so easy at the level we're at. I mean, that's what, like, these enemies are like level 60. I mean, normally at this point in the game, I think my first playthrough,
They were no match for us.
I was probably like mid-60s by this point, without doing like the Reaper farming or anything. And I mean, now we're in the mid-80s. Like, we're pretty freaking high level. So, it's still pretty easy. This is gonna be like Shido's Palace. We're basically here for the puzzles. Wait, did I turn myself around? I think I did. Yeah, I totally did. I just went back the way we came. Alright, so, I was gonna say, this all looks a little familiar. Hopefully the security level's back to 0, we can get our ambushes again. There we go. Oh, I think that was the blue dude, the Melka's deck. I don't even know how the hell you're supposed to pronounce that. Yeah, there he is. Power Ranger looking guy. We got some treasure in here. Might as well loot it.
Show me your true
I mean,
form.
I don't think any of it's gonna be that useful for us, but we'll snag it. Yeah, I really think in terms of like fusions, I don't think there's anything really new for us at this point, besides the advanced fusions. But most of the advanced fusions I didn't do them because they're not very good. So we got to see most of the personas in the game. Such a foolish group, your actions will change nothing. All this is going to end soon anyway. You might as well patiently await your demise.
Huh?
Everybody's got like some MySpace poetry going on here. Let's see. Head down. There's gonna be there's a lot of these. Oh, I'm jumped right in front of this freaking enemy. I didn't even realize he was there. Went right for him. This is Lilith and Neburos.
They're weak. Her skills are ineffective.
Fire and blast time.
Weak, but don't relax yet.
All right, Yoshi, you're up. Let's put the hurting on him. Sure wish I sure wish my accuracy was higher. I think we're just gonna use melee attacks. I don't even want to waste any of my. We're just gonna save all our SP and stuff. There is a boss fight at the end of this,
Just like I thought.
so. I should be equipping Alice every time so I get auto Mataru when I start these fights. I didn't think about that either. Mona, I need you to heal me, my dude. And let's switch to Alice. Because I couldn't fit auto Mataru on Yoshi. We already had, oh, there's a dude right there too. Are you kidding me? How the hell did that dude see me? I already went behind the thing.
Enemies, her skills are ineffective.
Let's go.
Yeah, I couldn't fit auto Mataru on Yoshi. So, oh, I think he's even gonna crit this time.
Awesome.
So good.
Good work, everyone.
Yoshi is the fucking man.
Good work, everyone.
So good. I mean, he's really good in 5. Like, it was a good Persona in 3 and 4. But
Okay.
super, super OP in 5. Switch back to Alice. I wish I could get auto Mataru on a party member.
Focus.
So I didn't have to, there are standards, laws, rules, manners, common sense. Following these things is the only correct way of living. What is there to be confused about? Anyone who can't do that is just an outcast. All you really have to do is obey the rules. And we did max every social link last time. The only social link we don't have done is Igor's, and that's just because his is a story progression one. We'll hit rank 10 with Igor today, and we'll have max with everybody. So we did pretty good. We got all social links this run. We got all the waifus. I chose not to get Futaba. Because that's kind of weird. So... see if I remember how. Then, yeah, there we go. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. They start you off pretty easy with the puzzles. Most of these are not that difficult early on. There are some bigger ones. In the long term, your struggles will transform into nourishment. All you need to do is endure. No matter how much they beat or kick you, it is all for your own self-benefit in the end. If anything, I should feel thankful. This is exactly what I deserve. Damn. Super sad. And remember, this is the populace of Tokyo right now. Or I guess I should say the populace of Japan, really. Not just Tokyo. Wait for this guy to turn around. I need to stop. I need to get this freaking alert level down.
I'll reveal your true form.
So we can go back to, there we go, we're down to 2%. To get my ambushes. Let's wait for this dude again. I'm trying to minimize the fights so we can hopefully get everything in one day here.
Show me your true form.
Because if we can move pretty quick through this place, we should hopefully be able to finish this entire palace today.
Show me your true
And then
form.
there's like a little bit after that. I don't want to talk about it too much right now. But we could definitely finish this today. And we're already at our next puzzle. See, this is what's nice though. Like, you know, your second time through, you come through here leveled. That would have been 3 or 4 fights we just had to do. And normally coming through here, these fights are relatively difficult at this point in the game if you're the, well, I mean, if you're the right level. You know, if you come in here 20 levels higher, obviously it's not that hard. But, generally they can be pretty tough. Alright, so I think we want to flip this one back to that, and then do that, and then like that, and then boom. Yeah, okay. I might remember more of these than I thought. Yeah, I mean, like this, it's nice. We can basically just focus on the puzzles. There's less combat. But the final section before the end of the game, most of those fights will still be pretty tough. You're fighting like archangels and All relatively difficult enemies. Engage kitty car. Come on, Mona. Show me what you got. There it is. Getting even deeper. Mementos is extra deep. There should be a safe room around here somewhere on this floor. I think we get another cutscene here. This might be the one where we see some familiar faces. I thought it was the first prison room.
What?
But
You're...
there he is.
Shida!
There's our boy.
Sense. No. Madarame.
Kanashiro's over here. Is President Okumura here too?
Father isn't around anymore.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. More importantly, look there.
Haru really took the death of her dad pretty well. She, there wasn't really a lot of grieving time. Ah, there's our boy Shido.
Shishido.
The hell's going on? These guys should have had a change of heart from their palaces disappearing.
Your bod's as great as always. Come on, come close.
It's been so long since we got to see Kamo Shida. It feels good to see that creepy fucker again. Your bot's as great as always.
You creep!
I'm joking. I don't want any more trouble. I finally get to live without having to think for myself now.
I mistakenly thought myself to be talented. Now I think I'm a fool for wanting too much.
It's no wonder people who can't take a hint get yelled at. I'm done acting like a big shot. Who cares if I'm stupid? It's not like you get punished for being dumb. Nobody needs to strive to be more than they really are.
These people seem completely different than they were before.
I don't think it's because they had a change of heart, though. Wait. Have they chosen a life of captivity after they lost their distorted desires?
Unfortunately, Okumura isn't here with us. Nothing can be done for the dead. I'm sorry.
Yes, I know. Thank you for the details. Now, if you don't mind, what in the world is this place?
It's supposedly called the Prison of Regression.
Regression?
More importantly, does this look like captivity to you?
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to be here.
It's the exact opposite. The utmost freedom is available to anyone who desires it here.
Of course, by freedom, I mean basically free from having to do anything.
This is the freedom to not make decisions. A release from having to think for yourself. It is far more marvelous than the country I wish to create.
Release from having to think? But that's...
However, there are some fools who cannot stay put in this place. In other words, they are escaped convicts. Of course, I'm talking about our past selves. Such people are segregated from this peaceful world and locked away in their own palace.
So those are the palace rulers.
I really gotta thank you for changing my heart. I got to come back here after all.
We sent him back here?
Pretty depressing.
I don't understand. Just what have we been doing by using the cognitive world? That's true, but...
This ain't the time to be getting confused. We're here as the Society fixing Phantom Thieves today.
Having the freedom to not make your own decisions only means that someone else is controlling you.
Tell me, who is the ruler here? Who made all of this?
What an odd question to ask. It should be obvious. Every member of the general public. Haven't you learned anything in school? The collective ruler of a democratic country is its people.
Don't lie out of your ass like that! I mean, there was a guard here earlier. That means someone's gotta be looking out for you guys, right?
You may be right. We are the ones looking out upon everyone else.
No.
So the ones who least want the prison
Whoa,
to be
Popper.
tampered with are
Whoa.
the prisoners themselves?
Hey, easy.
It don't matter what this guy's talking about. We're gonna erase all of Mementos anyways. Come on, let's keep going. Mona, the treasure's in the deepest part, right?
Alright.
Mona?
I think this is it.
I do remember this place. I saw the humans in here, and realized I looked different than them for some reason. Right. That's when I started to think I wanted to turn into a human. Is that why you thought you would regain your true form if we destroyed Mementos? Sorry, I'm still missing a lot of my memories, but I know I started randomly checking a bunch of palaces. Then my next memory is about that bastard Kamoshida's. Yeah. I'm starting to remember more.
What are you doing here?
Too much time chit-chatting.
Guards again? And there are more of them this time.
Damn it. We got careless.
Let's run!
I've discovered some escaped inmates. Catch them at once.
I was really hoping for a safe room here soon. Let's see, Neberos and Lilith
But don't let
again.
your guard down. Hiding something from us?
But shouldn't be a big deal. Give him the business. Really cool if I can stop missing.
Enemies!
Like, even Makoto's normal attacks hit pretty freaking hard. Nice. Alright.
Got this. Enemies! Don't worry though, they're no big deal.
This is, we actually don't have this guy yet. This is, shit, what the hell is this guy's name?
Stay focused.
I really don't remember. Let me see if I can knock one of these down. Wish I had Miracle Punch. God, why can't I remember what the hell this guy's name is?
Don't mess this up.
Let's, there we go. That's gonna crit. I might actually end up killing him, though. Yeah, I freaking killed him. Shit. 1,000 damage crit. Shit. I don't know. Let's see if we can get another one. Nope. Damn. Brother hits like a truck.
One enemy, and it's weak.
We have this dude already. This is,
The enemy
ball.
is weak, but wind won't do much to it. Persona! Finish it!
Wish I could remember what the hell that dude was. 957 damage. I mean, we'll take you. Might as well fill out the slots. Like, I'm gonna go back and make sure next safe room, we'll still see if we can fuse anything.
Good work, everyone.
But as far as I know, fusion-wise, in terms of like normal fusions, not advanced fusions, we're pretty much done.
Okay.
I don't think there's too many more we're missing. I definitely did not get Mushroom Man though. Wish I could remember what the hell his name is off the top of my head. We need to heal Brother up a little bit. There we go. Let's switch back to Alice so we get that Mataru. And let's keep moving. I don't like that they give you like a forced getting caught, because then it fucks with your ambushes. So like, we don't get an insta kill because the security level is above 0.
Enemies!
Skills are ineffective.
Nice. Doesn't even really matter.
You're mine.
Damn, Brother.
Took one out.
Doing a great job getting these hits, that's for sure. Gonna crit? Yeah, Makoto.
Please don't resist. Let's wipe them out. Beat him up.
So not quite, we're not really being as technical with our combat anymore. Just because, I mean, we can hit so hard that generally for these little fights like this, it's easier to just kill them. There's no point in even really trying to go
I
after
felt the difference in strength. in that fight.
weaknesses. Like, I mean, early on, definitely. You know, if you're at the right level for where you're supposed to be, then you want to make use of the weaknesses and the one more and everything. But I mean, right now we hit so hard that we don't really have to worry about any of that. Let's see what these dudes are up to. This isn't how it was supposed to be. It's all society's fault for not accepting me. Hard work only brings exhaustion. This life is such a waste. I hear that, brother. I wish everything would just end already. It's getting pretty bleak in here today. There's nothing I can do myself. I'll just leave social reform to someone else who has the power. I'm not fit for that kind of stuff. The world's gonna end soon anyway, so who really cares?
This is...
So... Remember, Igor did say that ruin was unavoidable, so something's going down. Let's move on here. There's a large boy. That's a really large boy. Large fiery boy.
I'll reveal your true form.
And simple as that, he's gone.
It's somewhere.
Oop. Let's see. We got one down this way. Really need a safe room here. I want to free up some of these persona slots. We are very full. This place is really disorienting. Like the layout is, it's almost easier to navigate. Like instead of just looking at the screen, it's almost easier to just watch the mini map as you're moving through, just because everything looks so samey. And it's just like these little narrow corridors. It's definitely
I'll reveal your true
it's weird.
form.
Definitely hard to find your way through here sometimes. Social reform, I'm not interested. This stuff's lame anyway. Don't you think destruction's more pleasing?
I do not comprehend.
It's as though she wishes for the world to end. Is that guy gonna see me all the way over there? Nope.
I'll reveal your true form.
So, I think we need to hop down again. I'll make sure. I'm gonna try and talk to all these dudes so we can see how depressed everybody is. Are you guys escaped convicts? Maybe you should stop trying so hard to get out. I heard there were some others who escaped this place, but they found their way back recently, and that would of course be like Kamoshida and Madarame and stuff. Would it be better if they just live with the hand they've been dealt? So, let's see. We got some treasure over yonder.
There's a chest.
Let's grab
Joker,
that,
let's open
and
it.
then keep moving. We barely really touched our consumables all game, so this is finally the point where all my hoarding pays off. I guess we can make use of them all. I have like a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch, but I made all that coffee and curry. And we have like 3 or 4 somas, I think, too. So this is it. Like, there's really not much longer to use it for. The outside world, I can see it all online. It'd be a pain actually going anywhere. That sounds like me. And besides, it's gonna be happening soon.
Aww.
Just want to see the world from online. I know how that might feel, but it gets old after a while. I can speak from experience. Alright, hold on like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Alright. Well. Let's get back into her here. Let's see, I don't think this part's actually that long. But there's gonna be a lot of story coming up here. Persona in general is just very cutscene and story heavy. Alright, let's see here. I want to go down. Just want to make sure there's no more enemies that are going to pop up and freaking butt blast me here. But I think we're good. It's where they almost like blend in. Like, it's like I keep ending up just running out in front of dudes. I can't even see them when I go to drop down to the next floor. The next level, I should say. There's no way we could change the world. Everyone agrees. So why don't you guys come join us? The world's going to end soon anyway, so you might as well. Alright, I think we're heading down again. There, oh, there's some dudes. gonna let me jump? There we go.
Show me your true form.
I think there's a safe room like right over here. I think. See, I keep getting spun around. This place is fucking. Everything looks the same. Is there anything worth getting down here? Oh, I think that's the way we actually want to go. Maybe not. Let's take care of this dude real quick.
What the hell?
This is a sub boss. I think there's a treasure chest back there. Let's take care of this dude, and then we'll go to the safe room.
Let's go.
We'll be a cocky fucker up until the very end. Time to get you back to your cells and get chained down. I don't think it's gonna happen today. This is Abaddon, if I remember right. Can we actually recruit this guy? He's showing up like a normal... I don't know. Let's see what happens if Makoto... Oh, okay. Well, he absorbs physical. So I guess we don't want to use physical attacks. Well, it's good to know now. Alright, Alice. Give him the business. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I should try gun or not. I'm kind of worried to try gun now. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh, okay. He absorbs gun too. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get rid of some personas once we get to the safe room here. So he absorbs gun as well. Oh, there we go. Weak to nuke. I don't know if I can recruit him. Nope.
It's no good. You can't talk to it.
I guess he is flagged as like a sub-boss. But yeah, this is normally Abaddon. I don't think we actually have him yet. We might be able to fuse him. I'm sure there's a couple fusions we still don't have. We'll look and see here, because we are completely full. So we'll, it's like, normally that'd be a pretty tough fight. Like, normally you're, at this point, you're probably in like the mid-60s. And that's a level 75 enemy. And he's still, I mean, he was hitting us for 100 damage a hit with all our super decked out armor and high levels and shit. So... these fights could be really tough if you're actually at the right level to be in here. Working hard to accomplish your dreams is something only an idiot would do. Here, any wish can become reality, and isn't that all anyone wants out of life? Alright, let's see what's behind door number 1 here. And then we'll head to the safe room, we'll go back and fuse real quick. Oh, I think we need this. I think we need this to do the next puzzle. You have to like stick it in the wall to get the floor to light up. But so let's get back to, let's get into the safe room before anything sees me, and then we'll go see the twins and get healed up real quick.
I should write something.
And we'll check on our fusions, and then we'll keep going. 105 hours. I'm gonna end up I'm not gonna end up having quite as many hours as I did my first run through. I think my first time was like 120. We should probably be able to get to 110, at least, though. Yeah, healed us up pretty good. Alright, let's go see if we can do any new fusions here. I really don't think there's much we're missing in terms of regular fusions. We did a lot, but just in case, I'll make sure I can show off any more new ones.
How fair?
Let's see.
What do you want?
We haven't done Mother Harlot yet. I don't want to fuse my good personas away for this, though. We can fuse Odin. This is Yusuke's. This is the ultimate persona for Emperor.
You okay with this?
So we can definitely fuse Odin. I think it's a unique lightning ability. Pretty sure. I think both of these are, actually. Yeah, we'll do that.
Select the skills.
I guess we'll give him some... we'll give him some useful stuff, I guess. Don't need charge on him. I guess we'll give him curse and...
it will receive extraordinary
psychic.
power.
We'll kind of set him up as like a spellcaster. SMT Odin looks a little bit different than regular, like mythological Odin.
All right.
We got Wild Thunder. Do I want Concentrate? What the hell? We'll get rid of it. I mean, obviously, we don't need any physical abilities. So we can definitely pitch that. I'm not going to take Fast Heal. I will take Electric Amp. Man, all these abilities take so much SP, though. I wish we need to get Spellmaster on him. Do I want to lose Thunder Rain? I might actually lose Wild Thunder. And we'll just keep the single target one for, like, bosses. Let's do that. Mother Harlot. Yeah, I don't want to fuse my good personas away, because then I gotta... It's a pain in the butt. Addis. We haven't seen this guy yet. That's 2 more good personas, though. This is the ultimate persona for the Hanged Man. What's this dude? I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. A god who symbolizes life, death, and revival. So in terms of new fusions... Oh, there's Abaddon. Yeah, see, this is Big Slime Boy. But that's Ishtar. I don't want to fuse. Let's see here. Let's consolidate. Fuse stuff that isn't good personas.
Do you really choose the inhibitor?
Just so we can make room.
Now for a rebirth.
It's easier than just throwing them out. Because we're gonna end up picking a lot of these up again anyway. Let's just see if we can make some room here.
Okay.
And what else can we fuse with our little shitty dudes? Probably easier to actually just do it this way. Siegfried, we already have him.
Help you select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Oh god, I don't know. These are all awful.
It will receive.
Just trying to make room. Just do some fusions real quick.
Okay.
Do I want to pick up Sandalphon again? Probably not. No, we just have we have so much stuff. Let's see if that changes anything up a little bit. No, not really. Oh, Odin Siegfried, we can fuse Mata.
I see. A strong
I think this guy is going to be
indeed.
worse than... This guy's worse than Odin, though, I think, honestly. Should we fuse him? I guess we might as well. Just get the compendium slots.
You'd like to inherit.
I'm guessing he's probably going to learn another fire ability. He's already got Agidine. Let's give him Curse, Thunder Rain, Psychic, and... I don't know. Do I want to give him Electric Amp? Or Concentrate? I kind of liked having the buffs on Odin. Let's give him Secunda.
It will receive now for a rebirth.
Weird robot dude. Flaming robot dude. Let's see if that makes a difference. That should at least get us a few more slots opened up. Not a ton, but better than nothing. Blazing Hell, I think that's a unique. Yeah, Severe to All. We'll take that. We don't need that on this guy. We already have that. Enduring Soul. That's decent. We'll take that. Oh, he learned Spellmaster at 91. Can we fuse Mother Harlot with him? No. Well, I mean, we can, but we still have to fuse away one of our good ones. Alright,
Let's now choose.
that's 4 slots. That's good enough for now. We might just start throwing some of these out.
No slacking off.
Because they're all ones we've seen before, so we might just start, as we get full, we might start throwing out some of the shitty ones, like the level 60 dudes we're going to end up picking up. But let's keep moving.
I should write something.
They're not
We'll,
on.
I want to make some progress here. Whoa, there's an enemy right in front of us.
me your true form.
I think we already had him. I think we had him last time. This dude's gonna walk like right in front of me. Yep.
Show me your true form.
Okay. And again, these are all ones we've seen before. This should be our next puzzle door. This is what we needed that disc for. So I guess you have to fight that sub-boss. For some reason I thought there was a treasure chest back there. But it certainly doesn't appear that way. So... I gotta remember... So I think we put the disc in there. Can't remember how we want to do this. I think we need to use this. I think you put the disc in here and this gives you like a spot to stand. So you can actually loop. Do you need that or not? I think you do. Let's do that, like that, and I think you want to turn this yellow, and then... Wait, no, I donked it. Hold on. So I want this to be yellow as well. And then we'll go back through this way, and then that'll get everything blue. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad yet. But they'll get a little more complicated than this. We heading down again? Going even deeper, huh? Alright, engage kitty car. If we don't suddenly find ourselves in a giant pool of lava.
Let's go.
Whoa. It's kind of the camera angle changes there. Kind of throws you off on your movement. Let's see, we got some more enemies up here. We got another set of prison cells. Oh, we got some isolation cells.
Guys, look! Doesn't that cell seem different from the others?
Wait, could this be that quarantine cell?
Supposedly, the most sinful, most dangerous inmate is held within.
This place smells familiar for some reason. Mona-chan?
Mona was born in the quarantine cell.
There's no mistake. This is it. I was born here. Born? Inside the prison? Wait, then are you the dangerous inmate? No, the inmate wasn't me. But I remember this place. Someone created me here to guide all of you. Guide? And who is this someone? Oh, I can't remember.
Come on, Mona.
Damn it. I'm so close. But my memory's too foggy.
You know, hearing all this just makes me want to know what's inside.
We found them. The escapees are in front of the isolated cell.
Man, you'd think they would learn to stop standing there in front of the guards and chit-chat.
Capture them at once.
Seeing as the same thing keeps happening over and over again, but apparently not. Oh, and we start this one surrounded.
We gotta win this, guys!
How's that?
So they start us off ambushed and they all get 3 freaking turns.
Hold on.
Opponent is strong.
Don't know if these guys reflect any physical or not. Let's try Yoshi. Oh, we're even gonna crit, so we're gonna get another turn. Oh man, wrecked him. Never even stood a chance. Wow, we actually leveled up too. Wow, Yoshi leveled up. We didn't level up.
This place seems to be under high alert now. We should keep going.
Given how important this cell appears to be, the depths of Mementos must be near. Mona's memories may return if we continue on.
Yeah.
So, we're finally getting close to the public's treasure, huh?
Now that I think about it, It makes sense Mementos would connect to some place like underneath Shibuya. Everyone crams themselves into packed underground boxes day after day without... From my standpoint, those are the true inmates of Mementos. It's no surprise the places are connected.
You know, the voices of the public may have led the Phantom Thieves on more than any criminal.
Seriously, let's hurry up and steal that treasure so we can crush Mementos.
We truly are reforming society. Let's go.
Go team. Alright, so... I don't think we do anything with the isolation cell, right? Can we go in here? No. Just gotta keep moving. There's lots of enemies up here still. So look at, there's like freaking, like if you're doing this place normally, there's Thor. I think we already had Thor though. I think we fused him once.
I'll reveal your true form.
But man, like if you're doing, oh, that was the mushroom guy, Chernobog. That was the one I couldn't remember the name of. There he is. So there's Mushroom Boy. I think we already had Thor. Thor is freaking sweet looking. Look at that dude. He looks like a freaking badass. We got Mushroom Man, Cursed God of Death, Evil, and the Night in Slavic lore. Let's pitch some of these dudes. We don't need him or him. I just want to save room, make sure I can pick up any new ones we're going to run into. But so look at this. Like, if you're running through this place normally, there's like 5 fights here back to back to back. And normally these fights would be at least relatively difficult if you're at the right level. So, they're definitely not, they're not making this palace easy on you. That's for damn sure.
Show me your true form.
I'm going to pitch both of these guys again. Really don't want these. We already have both of them. Is this guy gonna respawn like right on top of me as soon as I back up? Probably. One of these is our buddy Mara, if I remember these fights right. Yamada no Orichi. I don't think we have him yet either. I think that might be a new one. It sounds new. Oh, I think we might have seen him already. Snake Boy. I feel like we might have fused him once already. There's another enemy here. I don't know if it's going to respawn or not. Don't do anything unnecessary. This is going to be a beautiful end to our world.
I should have known.
I can see it.
This is going to be another puzzle. Oh, I got to take care of these enemies before I have to do this puzzle. They're going to be messing up my whole thing here. I'm going to end up running back here. This dude's going to see me.
I'll reveal your true form.
And Malak, we already have him. Let's make some room here. We'll hang on to the Snake Man. I don't know if we might still be able to do some fusions with him. So let's see here. This is our next, it's gonna be our next puzzle. I don't remember what this new gimmick is. Oh, I think it's you only get so many steps to do it. So each time you take a step, one of those lights goes out, and if you run out of lights, the puzzle resets. That's the gimmick. It's all coming back to me, slowly.
Oh.
It's been long enough, I don't quite remember everything. Yeah, so there's a limitation on this area. You can only change the colors up to 10 times. Any more than that, you'd have to start over. Yep, we're so smart.
I have something.
Oh, stuck on the corner. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it or if I was going to get ambushed. Belial. I think we already have him as well in the compendium. I'm trying to figure out what I want to pitch here. Christ, I don't know. I don't know what to get rid of. We got too much stuff. Let's get rid of Thor. I know, because we've already had Thor. I know we've fused stuff with him before. Some of these I'm not so sure if they're new or not. I'm hoping there'll be another safe room here soon so we can go back and double check our, I want to go back and check on our fusions. Make sure there's no new ones. Alright, so we got a puzzle here. I think this is like a two-parter. I think you got to do both of these. Oh shit, this guy's definitely going to see me. Yep. We got here Thor and Dionysus.
Hiding something from us?
It isn't a major threat.
No weaknesses, and weak to psychic.
Won't be a problem.
Whoops.
Ravage them.
Come on, brother. What was this dude weak to? Sai, right? Yeah.
It won't be a problem.
Alright, Haru.
Ooh, not that noir.
Damn, Haru is pretty good.
Beat him up.
Sorry, Thor. I don't think I'm gonna take you. I guess we'll get. Oh yeah, we'll get the rare item because he got treasure skimmed. I think. Was he the one who got treasure skimmed? I can't even remember. Or was it Dionysus? So maybe we just got lucky there. We got a Zeodyne skill card. I don't know if we ever really talked about the treasure skimmer. Basically, the way it works is if Futaba tags an enemy with a treasure skimmer, and you negotiate with that enemy for an item, you're guaranteed to get the enemy's rare drop versus their shitty drop. I'm pissed off that people like you even exist.
Yes.
Wow.
Focus.
Yeah, I think we have to do both of these. There's like 2 puzzle rooms here. I think we need to do both to progress. Or maybe we need to do this one first, and then there's like a thing behind there to open the other one. I think that might be it. But let's see here. And this one is limited again. So I would think you'd want to start here. Right? Yeah. And then... is that going to work? We have 2 left. Yeah, I guess that's going to work. Right? Okay. Wasn't quite sure. It's been long enough. It's hard to remember all of the puzzles. But usually it's like, it's weird because I don't remember them at all when I first start, but then once I actually see them again, they start to make more sense to me, like, immediately. It was the same thing in like, I was really worried about the puzzle section in Okumura's with the stupid airlocks. Because I remember that one throwing me for a loop a couple times, and then, you know, I got in there, and I think I did it, like, all first try. I don't think I got stuck. I don't remember now. I'm pretty sure I didn't get stuck. So, we need this one to be yellow. Because it's going to change, right? Let's see. I don't know if we're going to have enough things left. This is what? We have what? 6? No, I think we'll be good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. Okay. Not too bad. This actually is really nowhere near as bad as I remember it being for whatever reason. So, I think we should be able to progress through here pretty quick. There's our boy. There's Snake Boy. Weak to nuke, huh?
But don't let your guard drop.
Give me the atomic flare. That's such a neat looking skill.
That's our queen. Freeze.
Give me an item. Oh, Bufudine, huh? Yeah, alright. Can we get another one? Oh, the warning shot didn't work that time. I think that's the first time. Oh, Haru's gonna whoop his ass. I think that's the first time the warning shot hasn't worked out in our favor.
Don't forget this feeling.
Generally, I don't know what the actual failure rate of warning shot is, but or I don't know if it even depends on like the personality type of the shadow. But generally, warning shots worked out really well for us in negotiations, for the most part. How we doing health-wise? Whoops. Okay. Can't remember what persona do I have equipped. Alice. Okay. Can't remember if there's another mini boss coming up here soonish. There's some fucking enemies down there. I'm gonna end up jumping right on their heads and getting seen.
I'll reveal your true form.
We already had that dude too. The Melka. Whoops. Melchizedek. I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm just gonna keep calling him Power Ranger. That's pretty much what he looks like to me.
I'll reveal your true form.
Some of these names are just I don't even freaking know where to start. Hopefully we're gonna get a safe room here soonish. I want to go see what we can do fusion-wise. Oh, yep, just an enemy right in front of us.
True form.
3 enemies directly in front of us. Oh, there's Mara. But yeah, I mean, they load the fights on you in this palace for sure. They just freaking, they're everywhere. Damn, what do I want to get rid of? We're like totally full here. Do I want this guy? I don't even know if I really want this guy anymore. Let's get rid of that dude instead. We already have a star. Oh, that one despawned. Oh shit, why would you roll out of cover instead of ambush? There's Thor. We don't need Thor again. We'll dump Thor. Let's see about Shido. He can do what he pleases. I don't really care what kind of guy he is. It won't matter soon enough anyway. And there's one more guy we can talk to in here. I'm just worried that enemy's gonna respawn as soon as we get... Yep, there he is. I think he's far enough away, it won't matter. Please leave me be, and in exchange I won't request anything of you. Just let me see out the end of this world in peace. Dang. Ruin. Unpreventable ruin is nigh. Damn, this is a big puzzle section. Or is this like multiple pieces? Oh, it is multiple pieces. I was gonna say, I didn't think they made you do all this in one go. So, I would think what? Here, then here, then back, 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 back. Yeah, there we go. Easy enough. And then we gotta, there's like another section or two like this I think we gotta do. And it just keeps expanding. I think we want to do this one next. And then the one on the main wall. Like the one that sends you forward would be the one we want to do last, I think. This one seems really straightforward. Why would we not just want to go around in a circle, right? Yeah. That one's like, there's not even any... There's nothing to that one at all. I'm not sure what the puzzle's supposed to be there. This is literally just walk in a circle. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, now we gotta do the big one, though. The large boy. Let's see here. Even this one seems pretty much the same. It would just be like... Right? We're just gonna go around and then switch that one back. Using the blank space. Yeah. Like that, and then back on, and then... Yeah, okay. I don't know, these are definitely not that difficult. Maybe I was just building up in my head.
Okay.
Because this does not seem even remotely challenging. This might be the end. Here's our safe room. Let's go check the Velvet Room really fast. And see what the dealio is. Because this might be it for here. I think our boss fight might be coming up. Let's help me out, twins. Thank you. And let's see what we can do fusion-wise.
Do you need
And we're going to be pretty damn close to 100% compendium. I think realistically we could probably complete it. It's just that I don't really see the need to, I guess. Let's see what we can do fusion-wise. Whoops.
What path do you want?
Mother Harlot. Can we finally fuse her with something that's not one of our good ones? Ishtar and Mara. Ishtar and Mata. Yeah, I don't want to... That's the unique one for Empress. It's just that I don't want to fuse any of my good personas the way to do it. Same thing with this one. Pale Rider. Yeah, let's fuse Wear level 92% to get a 53. And Black Rider. Like, damn, this is awful. These are all terrible. I really don't want to do any of these.
Now choose. Not terrible, but not impressive.
Let's do some little in-betweens here. Let's see if we can make something useful out of this somehow.
It will receive.
I don't know if it's gonna happen, but either way, we gotta consolidate a little bit. I want to save room in the squad. Floating Sword Boy. That was Mona's. That's the unique one for Magician. That was when we had to get rank 10 for Mona for. That was this guy was the reason that it was taking us so long to get. Where We don't want firm stance. That's why this guy was taking so long for us to get, whatchamacallit. Oh, there we go. We can finally fuse Addis. Let's do that.
Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to learn.
Let's see. Gardyne. Do I want apt pupil? Maybe. Let's give him Tarunda and I guess regenerate. I don't know. Maybe apt pupil. Do I just want to load him up with the debuffs and give him Tarakaja? Well, that's a buff, not a debuff, but Christ, I don't know. It doesn't even really matter, I guess. Let's just give him apt pupil. But yeah, this is the empowered persona for, or not the empowered, the ultimate persona for the Hangman. So we still have a couple new fusions here. Not exactly a ton, but a handful. What the hell does this guy learn? See, this is more like a healer. Like, we don't really need this guy. We already have. Oh, we definitely do not want that. We're not going to be getting ambushed too much. Let's see if that switches up our options at all. Doesn't really seem like it. I'm trying to get as many new ones as I can.
Now choose.
But most of these are not really that new. Let's see. Let's not worry about it.
You change how you finish.
That's fine for right now.
No slack.
I don't think there's going to be any more new personas in here yet anyway. Pretty sure this is going to be our first boss fight coming up here. So let's make sure. First of all, yeah, I want to go in there with Alice so I get the auto Mataru right off the bat.
Let's do it.
And let's get moving. I think we've only been in here for like an hour. Yeah, about an hour and 15. So hopefully we're going to knock this out today. Let's see. Who's to blame for the multitude of problems in the world? I feel sick just thinking about it. All I can really do now is ignore it, I suppose. Some biting social commentary here. There's our big prison. Yeah, I think this is our boss fight. It's bizarrely ominous air. It could be like into a temple of sorts. Yeah, this is, we're gonna get to see what the treasure is. So let's go do it. I don't think this should really be that difficult of a fight, truthfully. I think even at the level we're at now, I think the final boss is still gonna be fairly difficult. But I don't think I went the wrong way. I don't think this guy should be too bad. There it is.
This is...
The hell?
Look at how many there are. Are these all prison cells?
Everybody locked up down here.
And what's that thing in the middle?
Whatever it is, it looks disgustingly grand.
There are no other passages leading out of this room. It appears this is our final destination. The depths of Mementos.
We made it.
In that case, is the treasure Mementos somewhere in here?
That big thing is the treasure, Haru.
I think you're right. I've never been here, but I can sense it.
I'm trying to remember what
There's no mistaking that presence.
what this fight actually even
Can we
is.
get rid of it? If we get rid of it, the public should come to its senses.
But something that large will be impossible to carry out of here.
Just gotta smash it into little pieces.
Just gotta make it disappear, right? You can't move it. And we'll just
There,
have
see,
to destroy
this is
it.
Ryuji's a quick learner when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that will work.
Oh, you need me to beat the shit out of something? I got that.
Once we do that, The entire metaverse is going to disappear, right? This is finally it.
Oh, I guess it's no surprise we've been discovered. That thing isn't gonna sit back and let itself get destroyed.
Even the inmates are starting to liven up. How eerie.
Really can't remember the gimmick for this fight.
This thing's gotta be the treasure. He saved us the trouble of checking.
But I guess we're gonna find out soon enough, one way or the other.
Something's off. Shido said the masses are allowing themselves to be held captive here. Could they truly be operating this gigantic system that eliminates intruders on its own? Prison guards and soldiers were very organized, too.
Are you trying to say that someone else rules this place? Is it not the public?
What was that?
Oh, spooky.
We don't have time to worry about that. Leave it for later.
All right, guys. We better not lose now.
Oh boy. Now we get to listen to Rivers in the Desert again.
Let's hurry up and destroy this thing. Everyone, give it your all. All right, let's do it.
So...
Who's next?
Whoops. Can we not fight the hands? I guess not. At least maybe not right away. I'm really trying to remember what the deal is here. I think... I'm pretty sure this thing can heal itself or something like that. Like there's a... Damn, 1200 damage. And that was even not charged. I think we're waiting for... There's like a story thing that has to happen first. So, I think I'm just gonna stack up some buffs first. And let Brother just beat it down. And then when it's finally ready to fight for real, we'll tear him up. We'll let Haru take a shot at him. Haru, that freaking ability is so good. But yeah, I think we're gonna, once you get him down below a certain point, he's going to... He's gonna heal, and then there's like some story shit we gotta do here. 1100 damage, that is so good. Alright, Ryuji. Just that Ryuji doesn't have Arms Master, so his physical skills take so much more health than Brothers do. Kinda blows. We wanna do Atomic Flare? I guess. I don't even know if it's really worth it. I feel like we're just wasting the SP.
Persona, this is a part of me.
I think this is where the gimmick comes in. Yeah, I think it's like the Holy Grail. That's what this thing is. Yes, this thing can heal itself. Like all these wires are hooked up to the people, so the people can send their, I don't know, because they're all hooked up to this thing, so the people can keep this thing alive. So someone's got to cut the cords, and then we can finish wrecking this thing. We'll probably end up sending Ryuji.
Don't tell me. Are the inmates giving it their strength?
Am I gonna? It might not even be worth stacking up those buffs. Is the fight gonna start over?
This is never gonna end.
It seems hopeless if there are this many inmates supporting it.
You fools, human, yet wishing to eradicate the desires of humanity.
Super spooky.
Who's that?
Repent.
The treasure's talking.
I am revered as the granter of dreams for all who behold me. A being most commonly known as the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
The prison of regression is representative of the collective desires of humanity. They wish to be chained down, surrender their cognition, and neglect the world around them. These feeble-minded common folk will make your social reform all for naught. The shared heart of the masses has fallen into an excess of indolence and transformed into a prison.
Damn, things are getting real heavy here. The public doesn't want us to kill this thing.
Damn it! We're worshiping that thing.
Thus, the only suitable end for them is to perish within the prison they wished for themselves.
Get ready. Here it comes.
Oh boy.
Hell yeah!
Alright. Now we can do this for real, I think. I shouldn't even bother with all my buffs. I didn't realize the fight was going to actually restart. Oh, cool. And he gets a free shot on Brother right in the beginning.
Break it for sure this time.
And we didn't even start with Mataru this time. I'm going to give Brother a Heat Riser on himself, I guess.
There.
And let's see here.
Persona!
Let's get some buffs rolling here.
There.
And we'll do a defense buff, and then I'll have nobody's gonna die. I'll have Makoto heal next turn. With the defense buff, we should definitely be fine. We'll let Haru give him the business. So we need to take care of these wires. Veins, whatever the spooky shit is.
No. Did it heal again? We can't lose. Keep attacking.
Huh? Wait. It's color.
Come on, Futaba. I know what we gotta do. Just let me do it. Alright. Get it, Brother. Ah, it's so good. Let's do another attack buff just because we're gonna send Ryuji out to cut the veins. I want to make sure we have enough buffs to carry us through. And let's heal the squad up.
Let's go.
I really love the soundtrack. This song. Definitely get you pumped up. All right, Haru, show them what you got. Not too shabby. We have to wait until the thing finally turns gold or whatever.
Oh, not again! I knew it. Every time that thing heals, its color changes. Super move.
What you got for me, Futaba? Oh, nice. Alright, we're really going to put the hurt on him this turn. We're going to have everybody attack, because we are going to... This is going to hurt real bad. Of course, it's not going to matter. He's going to heal anyway. I wonder if we do enough damage, we could actually one-shot him on this turn somehow, even though the game pretty much won't let you. That'd be sweet, though. Like, we're going to hit hard. Let me see. I just want to see if we can get him that low. I think he's still going to heal. I think, unfortunately, one way or the other. Because this is, like, all story. Damn, look, we just did, like, 9,000 damage in one turn. We're definitely hitting pretty hard. Would have been nice if we could have got that boost after we dealt with the stupid charge thing. Or the stupid veins. Damn, he couldn't even heal himself to full that time.
Hold up! It's gonna get totally healed again! No fair! This is cheating!
Alright, so we gotta take care of... Are they gonna start the fight over a third time? Damn. I guess so.
Stop that, you thieves!
If this is really how people feel, there's no way we'll be able to steal their hearts. We've come here for nothing. This is horrible.
You imbeciles are intoxicated by an
It's
undesired...
looking pretty bleak here.
This is the
Look at how shiny and gold it is. Maybe I kind of just want to stay down here with it too now. The will of children of man who have fallen into sloth.
is proof that they desire my existence.
We're getting trolled by a talking cup.
As long as humanity yearns for me, I shall never perish.
Is this really what everyone wants? Stop thinking and be guided by the Holy Grail?
Just want to bust it up.
Yes. It's so frustrating. It makes me want to cry. But I will never agree. The humans I look up to aren't like that.
Gotta save the public from themselves.
It's all over if you don't try to change how things are. I'm not the only one who believes that. Everyone here agrees. We don't want to turn back into the people we used to be. That's why we risked our lives coming here. Ona-chan. He's right.
Humanity already wishes for their distortions to be actualized. I am merely the being that will ultimately grant those wishes. Now, it is time I refrain from my place in this world and begin to encroach upon reality itself.
That's a load of shit!
Encroach? What is it gonna do?
Do we not actually get to finish this fight here?
Hey, this doesn't look good. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Things are about to get
What should we do?
pretty crazy.
I don't know what you are, but you can't keep arbitrarily deciding all this on your own. Humans aren't all stupid like you say they are.
Indolent, foolish humans, you shall offer your hearts to me. Now, the time for the fusion has come.
Hey, the ground's...
It's vanishing?
Boy, get ready for shit to get real weird.
Hell no.
Like, really weird.
Huh? Who's that? No way.
Yeah, this is like almost blinding. It's very bright.
I see. So that's how it was. I remember everything now.
Ow. Is everyone okay?
So we're back in Shibuya.
Of course we are.
Oh, hey, our clothes are back to normal. Look. Huh? Shibuya?
We're back.
We didn't come back ourselves, though. We must have been driven out by the Holy Grail. Did we lose? Right.
Now things are about to get pretty weird. Just like rain and blood, no big deal. You know, some spikes coming up out of the ground. Not even weird at all. Some spooky shit.
Mementos here in Shibuya? Is this what it meant by the fusion?
It's all the regular people, like, they don't even realize anything's weird, basically. Totally normal for it to be, like, leaking blood on the train.
What's going on here? What is?
No one else even cares. So basically,
God, how come they're not seeing any of this at all?
the people have become so indifferent that they've empowered the Holy Grail enough that it could actually merge the metaverse with reality.
To think this would happen.
So now, now this crazy shit from the metaverse is actually materialized in the real world. Because the general public has gotten so apathetic that they don't even give a shit anymore. Is the long and short of it.
Huh? What is this, a dream?
The hell is this? What's going on? Kaoru. Kaoru!
Is this scenery for real?
What on earth?
Basically, the only people that can see it are our confidants, our social links.
Impossible. Why doesn't anyone notice this?
So everyone that doesn't believe in the Phantom Thieves has just become blind to everything that's happening, pretty much.
Damn, looks like I should take this seriously.
Yeah, you think? You better go write a fucking article about it.
Huh?
No way.
There's Teacher Boo.
Wait, what the... What's this pink stuff?
Just raining blood. No big deal. Another normal day in Tokyo.
No. Something wrong has happened to the world.
What's going on here?
What the hell's happening here?
I can't believe this. Why is everyone acting normal? Don't they see this? I hope those kids are safe.
They just don't care.
Unbelievable. This isn't a world inside a game.
Basically, the only people you'll get to see here are the ones that you actually max the social links for. So
Everyone else isn't seeing this?
every max confidant gets a cutscene section here. And then there's like a little bit later on. It's basically...
Man, what great...
It's kind of like everybody giving Goku the power for the spirit bomb.
Hello. Yes, it's about tomorrow's preliminary meeting.
So everybody's just like, whatever, just normal.
The announcement for the new smartphones tonight.
There's fucking like legs sticking up out of the ground and it's raining blood, but the iPhone 12's coming out tomorrow,
What
so...
are the Phantom Thieves all about anyway?
Oh man, hearing that brings back memories. I feel so dumb for even believing they existed.
It was fun news, though. Well, I doubt anyone believes they're around anymore.
Why isn't anyone noticing this abnormality?
It's probably because they don't feel that it's odd.
What's wrong?
Oh, I feel woozy.
Futaba, grab on!
Anton?
Is this by the Holy Grail too?
I don't even know where to start here. So... Oh, hold on, because I think there's a cutscene. We'll talk about this a little bit.
Son of a bitch! God damn it! What's this creepy ass shit about? My hand!
Ryuji!
This can't be real, right?
What is happening to us?
No! No! My body's disappearing! Don't tell me.
Indeed, this isn't my doing. You imbeciles are about to disappear from the people's cognition.
That damn voice!
Mementos and reality have become one. Thus those who have disappeared from cognition cannot exist anywhere.
Disappear my ass! What the hell? Yeah! Is this really it?
No! No! Morgana, where did we go wrong?
See you, Haru.
Is this all my fault? Because I brought you all there? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. The mission's a failure.
It's looking pretty bleak right now. But, we're not out of tricks yet. Damn, look at this place. It looks kind of cool, actually. It's like some very dystopian... I don't even know how the hell you describe it. So basically, the long and short of this is the people merging the Holy Grail and Mementos with reality. It's basically now, so the public's cognition is reality.
In the end,
and
rehabilitation was not carried through.
Nobody gives a shit about us, and basically, so by the will of the people, they have just removed the Phantom Thieves from reality.
It appears I have underestimated you.
Wouldn't you think overestimated?
You incompetent prisoner! The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
Humans are more apathetic and more foolish than I had thought them to be. The world will soon see its ruin. You have lost the game. You were meant to bring change to mankind as a trickster, but it seems that was too much for you. In accordance to the game's rules, the defeated must pay a price. Your life is forfeit. I sentence you to be executed.
Executed?
God's decree is absolute. My experiment has come to naught. Everything is over. Grant that man a swift death.
If that's what our master wishes.
Yeah, come on, twins.
It just means that you weren't an upstanding prisoner. That may be true, but...
What is the matter? Carry out his sentence at once.
Are we really going to kill him? Don't falter now! It's all his fault for losing the game!
Come on, twins. Don't do this to me.
All right, inmate. We now proceed to the execution of your sentence. How insolent. To think you'd still show your rebellious will after all that. Ready, Justine? If our master orders so, then it cannot be helped. Let us show our strength to this prisoner who just doesn't know when to give up. Understood. Death to the criminal.
Spooky.
Don't resist, inmate. Just accept your sentence. One's final moments should be spent in good grace. Eat this! Take this.
Not even fair. I feel like we could probably maybe even beat the twins.
Caroline, it's as I thought.
What's the matter?
I told you not to falter. Are you going against our master's orders? How's this? Here goes. No, this isn't right. Our duty isn't to kill him. Caroline! What gives? Why am I doubting myself? Is there another duty left to us?
I believe I ordered his execution.
Master, have you forsaken humanity? We are wardens, those who rehabilitate prisoners.
What?
Something speaks to me in my mind. Our true duty is not to kill. Help! Please, help! What should you do? I'll
Our desire is for you to complete your true rehabilitation.
We are not executioners. That is the truth we had forgotten. We've decided. We will not forsake humanity.
There's a lot going on here today.
Your right eye and my left. It's as if they're the same, yet mirrored.
Also, the letters on their hats spell out oxymoron.
Now is the time for our wish to be realized.
There's a lot of minor stuff that you won't see until later, and then it all starts to make more sense.
I finally remember how we were torn apart. We were originally one. Yet we were torn asunder into halves by malevolent intent. So we were captives, same as you. Huh. To think we'd learn that truth from a prisoner. Let us reclaim our true form. Hey, we'll give you your last job. Be thankful and obey. You must fuse us together with your own hands. It's time you return the favor for us assisting with your growth. Do it with care. Now, fuse us!
Time to chop the twins' heads off. It's just a normal fusion cutscene, but obviously with the twins. We'll watch it though. Things are just going. We're totally off the rails at this point. Everything's just fucking nuts. I mean, my first time through, this was absurd. Like, I thought everything just was completely insane right now.
My name is Lavenza.
So this is Igor's actual assistant.
I was torn apart by a malevolent will and took the form of those twins. I sought help before my body was split in two.
And that was Mona.
If we lose you, the path to the Holy Grail will forever be closed. That's why you must recall the truth once more. And I beg of you, please, save us. I believed in you. I knew that you would make it thus far. And to the scoundrel who has swindled my master's name, your lies shall work no longer now that my sight has been restored.
The game isn't over yet. Whether the human world is left as
I like this.
Or destroyed.
Just Igor with a question mark.
Be careful.
If I were to put it into words that you can comprehend, I am the Holy Grail that grants wishes. No, it may be more accurate to say that I am a god who responds to desire and holds dominion over man. I hoped seeing a righteous thief vanquish evil would spur mankind to change their own indolent hearts. However, the result is, as you know, the masses have made it so none of it has transpired. Humans should be met with ruin. You brought forth that answer. But to be frank, inmate, I believe it may be worth re-evaluating you. A human has reached the Holy Grail and has seen through my true identity. You've surprised the god that I am often enough. That cannot be done by a foolish commoner. You truly were a prisoner that did not bore me.
I am thy thou.
Alright, so there's finally rank 10 with Igor. Fake Igor. Igor with a question mark.
All right.
All right.
Now we confuse Vishnu.
Perhaps observing you a while longer may prove amusing. I shall grant you an opportunity to make a deal with me.
So, here's the deal. This deal is a trap.
Should you wish it, I shall return the world to its prior state, one rampant with distorted masses.
You forcefully dragged him into the metaverse and imposed an ordeal he did not deserve. Yet you still intend on toying with him?
The Phantom Thieves will be praised and gain fame. The world will escape ruin as well. What say you?
Well said.
Such irredeemable foolishness. You choose death for yourself? Very well. I have no need for you.
So there's a lot going on here. We're gonna kind of recap everything here in a second.
Master.
So that's real Igor, and you're gonna notice he sounds a little different. He sounds like old Igor, like the Igor that we know and love.
It's been quite a while since I last stepped foot in this place. Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
He is the rightful master of this Velvet Room, the true aid on your journey.
That's a good way to put it. I'm so lost.
It may be difficult for you to understand this all at once.
If I were to summarize this, the fake has left, and the real has returned.
Indeed.
My master has returned, and you won against that malevolent god's temptation.
Basically, so if you take the deal with the Holy Grail, that's kind of like the I shouldn't say necessarily even like the bad ending. It's kind of like the ambiguous ending.
Thus, you may be able to save this world that is headed towards certain ruin. However, it will prove difficult to win against him with your power alone. You must release your teammates, with whom you've shared your conviction.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
They have not necessarily expired yet. Just as you were trapped here, they should be confined somewhere as well. Since you've deepened your bond with them, I am certain you can release them. Once they, the Phantom Thieves, are all gathered here, we will tell you everything.
Now go forth, to the people whom you should be facing the truth with.
The other Phantom Thieves should be in prison somewhere ahead. Please find them. Okay, so let's hold on one sec. I'm gonna take a real quick break, and then we'll talk about everything that just happened, and then we're gonna go save the squad. So just sit tight for 1 minute. Alright. So. I don't even know where to start here. So basically where we're at is Igor and the false god, the Holy Grail, whatever you want to call him. Basically, they're playing a game with humanity. So what happened eventually, though, was basically, so the false god took over for Igor. He imprisoned Igor in that isolation chamber in Mementos. And then he split Lavenza into the twins, and they couldn't remember anything. And basically, they used him. So, this whole time, Igor has been fake Igor. That's why he sounds so weird if you ever played any of the other ones. Because that was never the real Igor. You know, at first it was like, oh, they just got a new voice actor for Igor. You know, he sounds pretty crazy. But no, so there is a reason he sounds like that. And then we get back nice, chill, peaceful Igor eventually. But so now basically we're just now we got to re-inspire the squad to come do it with us, because right now everybody's been kind of discouraged, and they're almost ready to give in and be like everybody else. You know, so you can see they sound kind of weak, like all the Mementos prisoners were. But so we got to re-inspire everybody. Giving up would be too painful. I think I've changed. I don't know when it happened, but I can't let people suffer like this, even if I don't know them personally. This all seems like a bit too much, but you know what to do.
Oh yeah.
I've known the right answer from the very beginning. I don't want to run away from this. I ran from my mom's death for so long, I misunderstood it. Everything was just too painful for me to handle. I never want to be left in the dark again. That's probably why my persona is a little bit special. Because I want to learn the truth. That's how I really feel.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, so we gotta re-inspire everybody. And then once we do that, it's gonna be time for the final showdown for reals. Yeah, so we gotta go beat up the false god and save the world.
Ta-da! A real jailbreak! Oh, you're quick to act. That's what makes you dependable. All right, time to get back at it.
So we gotta go bust out the whole squad here. Let's see. I don't remember if anyone else is down this way.
Hey. All right. Yep.
All right. Yeah. So we gotta give an inspiring speech to everybody and bust them loose. Let's see here. Who do we got? There's Ryuji. Come on, my dude. We need ya. Gotta help me kick some ass. Looks like we're both somehow still alive and kicking. This prison cell kind of makes me think of when we first met. I remember how Shibuya was all effed up just now, but like nobody was seeing any of it. No, it's more like they didn't want to see any of it. So even all them people who were suffering and cheering for us to come and help them, in reality, they would have rather just had everything stay how it was. Did what we were doing have any meaning at all? You're so freaking tough. You know, back when I thought we were going to die without learning the truth about all this, I kind of felt for the first time that maybe we hadn't been doing the right thing, that maybe we deserved to lose. Now that I'm thinking about it, I started all this because of how pissed off I was. Maybe it's never been about winning or anything like that. Maybe all I was doing was just continuing my own defiance.
Huh? I see.
We're doing this to make sure people don't gotta go through the same crap we did. Doesn't matter if they think we're just or not. We gotta do what we believe in. Come on, Ryuji, get fired up. It's not like people think much of me anyways.
All right.
There's our dude. Got Got me out of prison just like before. It's getting real tender in here. I'm done getting my ass kicked. That shiny bastard act like it's some kind of god. I ain't gonna feel good till we deal with it.
Let's head out. We're gonna take down that asshole, yeah?
Time to go beat up God. Which, strangely enough, is like a common theme in SMT.
Hey. We'll be counting on you.
So we gotta go save everybody. Let's see. Should be one over here. There's Yusuke. Maybe we'll just leave Yusuke in the Velvet Room. We don't really need Yusuke.
It's you.
At first, I was surprised to see the masses chained in a prison, yet here I am as well. Considering the state of the real world, it is hard to say that we were even remotely helpful. Can we truly handle such horrid circumstances? All the Phantom Thieves can do is change the hearts of others. However, the world outside has become a veritable hell. Nothing within our power can fix that. Yeah, come on, Yusuke. I believe I feel more powerless than anything. The people of this world desired their enslavement. That isn't all. They screamed at us for attacking the Holy Grail and defended it. Even the criminals whose hearts we changed became meek followers of the Holy Grail because of us. Were we truly that foolish, risking our lives for a result that nobody desired?
I see.
Not that for someone else, but one strictly for myself. When we first met, you continued to impose yourselves on me no matter how much I pushed you away. I will forever treasure what you did for me. Very well. Just as art is meant to break boundaries, people should be saved even if they frown upon it.
Okay.
I won't allow the justice I believe in to be shaken any further. Everybody's powering up.
I'm in your debt. Yes. Well, then,
paint over the distortions
time
of
to
society.
go. I'll witness with my own two eyes that this world isn't bound by some holy grail.
Okay, so we need to go get...
Well,
we still got a couple left.
We will be counting on you.
We should have one up here and then two down in that last red section. There's Makoto. Then that should be An and Haru, and then I think we're done. Why have you remained in your Phantom Thief attire while I am back in regular clothes? Could this mean that the will of rebellion is no longer within me? That may be true. We have to fight that Holy Grail again, correct? Could you imagine defeating a Joker? That monster has the support of the masses, and with it nearly an infinite amount of power. No matter which way I approach the subject in my head, nothing points to our victory. But you gotta go for it. I think I finally genuinely understand the pain my father and my sister were burdened with. Victory against a single criminal is meaningless. The true enemy is society itself. And even against that foe, you still have to try to somehow emerge victorious. I don't know what to do. Oh yeah. The power of love, Makoto. The more critical the situation, the less I want to rely on others.
You're right.
This isn't a situation with a straightforward answer, but even if there is no clear solution, I'll just have to make one with my own two hands. Before you guys came along, my life was defined by rules, set on a path of someone else's choosing. But only a true loser would live such a rigid life. I will win. Even if it means going up against the entire world. Come on, Makoto, power up. Oh, yeah.
I'm very sorry.
My resolve was shaken, but it's stronger now. I want the people of the world to see what you've shown me.
Thank you. Having teammates you can trust is a great feeling. Shall we go? We can't let our last big job end in failure.
Whoops. I didn't mean to talk to her again. Alright, so we gotta get the last two. That should just be... Should be An and Haru. Oh, I went the wrong way, I think. Yep, I totally went the wrong way. Hold on. And we're gonna find out what the deal is with Mona here shortly. There's Haru.
My.
Considering everything that has happened to the city, I wonder if the citizenry is okay. Although it seems like we were the only ones able to see it. You know, the moment I disappeared, I honestly thought I was about to die, but part of me wasn't afraid. I knew that was all I could do, and looked forward to apologizing to Father face to face. Honestly, I thought I had changed, but I realize now that I still have no control over my life. It makes me sick. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to deal with my whining. You're going to try and defeat that thing again, aren't you? Don't push yourself to get me to come along. You can always leave me here if I'll slow you down.
Yes.
I was foolish to think you should abandon me. Even if there are times where I think there's nothing I can do, I'll never stop fighting for you or our team. I won't give up anymore.
This is exactly what we're hoping for.
Just as I betrayed my distorted father before, I will betray my boring former self now.
Thank you.
Before I met you, I had great admiration for the Phantom Thieves of Justice, and it's turned out you were exactly the person I always imagined you would be.
This is the second time you've rescued me. I've secretly longed for a situation like this. We haven't lost yet.
Okay, just gotta go get on. We always gotta be the positive one in the team. Everybody else always gets down in the dumps. We gotta be the ray of sunshine on the squad.
Oh.
So I'm not in heaven after all. That means the hell that Shibuya turned into is all real. I'm so weak. When I thought I was gonna die, I started trembling. I was just so scared. At that moment, nothing mattered. The justice of our actions was the last thing on my mind. You kept going, even through a plan that might have ended up killing you. Yet look at me. I've always said I'm doing this for other people, but that didn't get me far. It's no wonder we lost. Maybe I should have just behaved myself and stayed out of all this. You're right. Shiho would get mad if she saw me whining like this. And most of all, I'd be betraying myself if I just sat here and did nothing. I could never forget how I felt that day. I never want anyone to have to go through what I did. And I've made up my mind. I'm going to keep looking forward. Things like dying or losing aren't important now. All that matters is that I don't return to my old self. I'll never make a mistake like that again, I swear it. Okay, we got the squad back.
Seriously, thank you.
Now we gotta go and beat up God. Well, fake God, but...
We're going to put an end to this, aren't we? Let's go! Oh. Huh?
We'll find out about Mona soon enough here.
What is this place?
Who are they?
My name is Igor. I am the master of the Velvet Room.
I am Lavenza, a resident of this place as well. We have been waiting for all of you.
Velvet Room?
My master has just been released from a long period of imprisonment. His powers have not fully returned. Though it may be presumptuous of me, I will speak on his
Hey, where's Morgana?
Would you like to see him? He's right over there.
That's where you were hiding?
I was born here. It was to dispel an evil being from man's spiritual world.
Mona?
My role was to find the trickster and help him defeat it. That's why I was created here by my master.
Indeed.
Glad we have cool Igor back.
I really remember everything.
I like him a lot more than rehabilitation, Igor.
When this place was about to be taken over, my master gathered the last traces of mankind's hope. He mustered up his remaining strength to make me.
The entity that calls itself a god is a malevolent will that forces man into everlasting servitude. It hopes to attain eternal peace by filling reality with those who have stopped thinking for themselves. That is the ruin of man that this evil god envisions.
I, don't get what you're saying at all.
There's not a surprise there,
Keep
Ryuji.
quiet and listen. We don't have much time left.
Wait a moment. The Holy Grail is a god? I was wondering why it had a will of its own, but are you implying that it isn't a treasure?
No. As the distorted desires of the masses, it is most certainly the core of Mementos itself.
Then, did the treasure become a god because people wish to be ruled over?
That is correct. To decide the fate of the world, it chose two people with potential and pitted them against each other.
So Joker was Igor's champion, basically, and Akechi, I think, was the God's champion.
Goro Akechi incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade. The other was a trickster who would stand up against this.
And basically, that's why Akechi was unique like us. Like, Akechi could have more than one persona. He had the wild card, just like Joker did. He could have more than one persona.
The human world would be left as is. Those were the conditions of the game. At least, that's what should have happened.
That malevolent being knew that a revolution would not occur within indolent humans. After all, it is the masses' distorted desires incarnate. However, my true master believed in humanity. He believed that a trickster would rise among the people and accomplish this change. But that evil entity laughed at the prospect and sought to prove the powerlessness of man with the game. And he had great potential, which is why it approached him. It helped train the trickster only to cast him into despair, using the masses who rejected their savior. This was likely its means to nip in the bud anything that would pose a threat. Now that I think back to when I was separated, I felt a disagreement to the word rehabilitation. Of course I did. It was just a means for the fake to keep you under surveillance.
Basically, this guy was dragged into a game where the evil god rigged the outcome.
Damn it! What the hell?
Ryuji just can't handle all this right now.
Your real world has already been fused with Mementos. You do not exist because reality is replete with the cognition of those who deny the Phantom Thieves. It can be said that the world is one step away from the evil god's machinations. However, there is still hope.
There's still hope, brother.
Now that the evil god's identity has been exposed, you can see your rehabilitation to its completion.
Yeah, we just have to go
Only
beat
you
up
can
God.
leave this prison and save this distorted world and its captive people.
No big deal.
Young man, guided by Morgana and worthy of the trickster name, you must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's destroy that annoying shiny treasure jerk for sure this time.
Annoying shiny treasure jerk.
Excellent.
I missed you, cool Igor. I'm glad you're back.
There is nothing to fear. You already possess the strength to oppose this evil god. I am truly looking forward to this.
Our mutual friend knows where the exit is. Morgana, please guide them, and thank you for all that you've done. It's a cruel responsibility that's been cast upon you.
I will accept your words of appreciation fully when everything is over. Now follow me!
Alright, dudes. Time to go save the world.
Joker! This way!
Like the little smoke clouds there. Yeah, so this is the Velvet Room was the prison room in Mementos, basically.
Huh?
That was where
Again?
that's where the false god had Igor locked up.
Oh,
Real
right.
Igor.
This is where we were when our bodies disappeared.
Seems like people still haven't realized that this abnormality has taken over the city.
Look, the door we just came through. If I remember correctly, this is that quarantine cell.
That's right. It was actually the Velvet Room, which had been swallowed by the distortions.
You did say you were born in there. It makes so much sense now.
So it only took like 9 months, but now Mona actually remembers everything.
Wait, so if we came out of there, does that mean we're the criminals? No, it's more like him, since he was kept in here.
Most likely, Joker had been under the malicious guidance of the evil god for quite some time.
Wow,
The
Mona's
Velvet
really
Room
shiny.
originally existed to nurture the human mind. But after it was taken over, it was sealed inside that bastard's nest. Inside Mementos.
Mona, more importantly...
You're shining.
It's probably because my memories have returned. I know what my duty is now.
So Mona is a
Whoa. Do you see something? Shining?
holy kitty person.
Wait a sec. What's with those weirdly dressed guys?
I feel like I've seen those costumes before.
Oh, aren't they the Phantom Thieves? I kind of remember seeing a silhouette of them on a jumbo screen in the city.
The Phantom Thieves?
We need people to remember.
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about them.
This is different from how it was before. Do they see us?
It doesn't seem to be everyone, though. Only a handful of people in this large crowd.
Maybe it's Kazumona's light.
Either way, they remember the Phantom Thieves! Oh, the key of hope.
Mona, guide us. Where must we go?
Gotta go beat up the cop.
Over there. The bastard from earlier should be in that temple.
Okay. This is it. Whew. Okay, first thing. Definitely gonna save. It's been a while. That was a lot of story stuff. That was like an hour of story. Hold on here.